exclusively on ESPN Plus. UFC 313, Saturday. Reigning light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira defends his title against number one contender Magomed Ankalaev, and an explosive lightweight bout between Justin Gaethje and Rafael Fiziev. UFC 313, Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Buy it on ESPNPlus.com/PPV.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check the Jumbotron first, before attempting to eat a stack of Supreme nachos in one bite. Now you're just a meme that everyone shares on game day. Checking first is smart, so check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
And I think it's time. I've kind of avoided this. I don't really like talking about people when they are hurt. I feel like, when teams and players get hurt, that's just like kind of a bogus time to dwell on guys. But, aside from me not wanting to talk about people when they are hurt, you damn it. Hey, I'm just on the side. You can't wait too long, and you can't wait all day for guys to get healthy if you're in the NBA and you're trying to rebuild. So the 76ers, man, look, you got to trade Joel Embiid. 76ers, please. And hear me out, because Embiid is 2 steps above Ben Simmons right now from the way I see it. And I know a lot of 76ers fans is going to be like, okay, well, hey, look, man, Embiid, when he's healthy, he's this, he's that, he's this. He can play this, he can do that, and all of this. But what good is having such an individual talent if he's never on the floor? Please tell me, somebody explain this to me. What is the point of having such a tremendous talent if he's never going to be able to step on the floor? Because right now, in the trend that I see Joel Embiid, it reminds me of Ben Simmons from 6 years ago. Oh yeah, he when he's good, when he's playing, he's good. He can do this, he can do that. He's still gonna be good. He's this age. Look, let me tell you something, man. Embiid been in the league for over 10 years now. Now won conference finals. Embiid been in the league for over 10 years now. Still missing plenty of games. Don't forget, his first 2 years in the season, he didn't even play. He played 11 seasons so far. He didn't start into that second season. Embiid has missed 47% of his regular season games of his career right now. And he's in the last 6 seasons that he's had, he's only played over 51 games twice. So you can sit here and tell me Embiid is so good and he's so valuable and he does this when he's healthy, but he's not playing. He's not good at all because he's not playing right now. And if you're the 76ers, why are you letting this hinder you from progression? You got stars over there. You got talent over there. Embiid is a great player, but you cannot hinder your franchise because guys are not healthy enough to build around. It's time to trade him while he still has value. And let him be somebody else's problem, because when his value is high, you can still get some good pieces in return for Joel Embiid. But you give it 1 to 2 more seasons and everybody's going to start blinking an eye and they're going to start looking at you funny when you say, hey, we want to trade for Joel Embiid. They're going to say, no, this dude has played 51 games twice in the past 6 seasons. I don't want him on my team. I don't want him. So now you put Maxey in a bad situation because this is an incredible guard. Maxey, man, I love Tyrese Maxey. But you put him in a weird situation because he's a guy where you want to keep him in your franchise. You want to keep a Tyrese Maxey in your franchise. This is an incredible guard worth investing in. And this is ultimately someone you could potentially build a franchise with. With the talent that Maxey has, you can 1,000% build a franchise around him. He averages 26 so far. The 76ers is sorry, but he's still averaging 26 and 6 assists, shooting over 40%. He's reliable in health. He's played 70 games last year. He's on pace for playing another 70 games this year. And maybe he won't, maybe he will, because they're not seeing the playoffs. Who knows? But you surround Maxey with some shooters, and you might see a different Philadelphia 76ers team. Because right now, these guys can't shoot. They're the worst shooting team in the East, one of the worst in the NBA, bottom 5 when you look at percentages. So it's like, bro, what are you really doing? You want to wait for Joel Embiid to get healthy, but you continue to wait on, and nothing good is going to come from it. You're going to continue to lose. You're going to be in the bottom half of the NBA. You're not going to be relevant. You're going to continue to be a laughingstock if you wait on Joel Embiid. Just look at the Chicago Bulls. They tried to wait. Yeah, they tried to wait on Lonzo Ball to get healthy after his injury. And look what they did. They wasted the talent of Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan when they had them for multiple years, but just failed to build around them and change the structure of the team. So you have to go ahead and move forward. And all that waiting stuff, waiting on your star to get healthy, you got to let that go, man. You got to let that go. Because right now they have no direction. The 76ers have absolutely no direction because you don't know what you want to do. You don't know if you want to try and bring in pieces to help out Maxey or pay other guys because they can be helpful, or if you want to save it for Joel Embiid. You're still making moves based on what you had and not what you currently have. So you gotta change some things around, man. And Elton Brand, Daryl Morey, y'all should be a damn shame to yourselves, man. Y'all should be ashamed. You gotta move on from Joel Embiid. I know what kind of talent he is, and it sounds like it's something crazy, and it sounds like an impulsive decision, but that's really not that impulsive when your guy is not healthy. You have talent, and you can bring talent over there. Get some draft picks. Bring in some more role players. Bring in some shooters. Bring in somebody and multiple people that's gonna help your team become complete. Because right now it's not. It's a joke right now. It's a joke, man. And it's wild. But I'll leave it at that, man. As far as Embiid and all of them and what they're doing over there, I know he's supposedly going to get his surgery, which would be helpful. I think that's the biggest focus right now. Embiid just has to be healthy. We need Embiid healthy because I love watching him play basketball. And when he is healthy, he's one of the best centers in the league. But the problem just so happens to be that he's not healthy. So he's never really showing that he's the best center in the league because he's not healthy. So he's got to come back healthy. He's got to get healthy. And if not, man, this is the time for the 76ers to kind of make a move. A lot of other teams are at the crossroads right now and trying to figure out what they want to do with their players and with their guys. I mean, you better get on the phone with the Phoenix Suns or something and see what they want to do with Kevin Durant and the pieces they got over there. But a lot of teams is moving pieces right now. And a lot of teams is trying to trade. I know LaMelo, this is a rumor, so we don't know if it's 100% true or not. But LaMelo is apparently unhappy over there in Charlotte. And it's just too much talent in the NFL or in the NBA right now for guys to still have these incomplete teams and ultimately to be waiting on your star player to just be healthy all of a sudden, especially when he has not been healthy consistently. So I can't stand behind it. I can't stand behind it. They got to get something going with the 76ers. But other than that, look, man, that's all I got for you today. So I appreciate you kicking it, hanging with me. Of course, leave a voicemail. Leave a quick take on a voicemail line, 219-413-9405. And we'll play your take back on the next episode. And then I'm going to leave you with a positive note, too. And for the positive note, I'm going to just leave you with this, man. Just be grateful for the things that you have. I know we all want more. I know we all, aspire to have more and get more, whatever it is that you're chasing. But be grateful for the things that you have, because it works in multiple situations. Maybe it's like, oh man, I gotta pay rent again, whatever the case is. But at least you got somewhere to live. Damn, I gotta pay gas and I ain't got no money. At least you got a car to get you to and from work. Damn, I gotta go to work. At least you got a job, bro. So, just be grateful for the things that you have. And then, of course, it works in abundance as well. So if you got a bunch of things and you're like, man, I need more. I need $70,000. So at least you got 50. I need 90,000. At least you got 12. So just be grateful for the things that you have. Other than that, man, that's all I got for you. I appreciate you for kicking it. Send this to a cousin, a brother, an aunt, an uncle, a niece, a nephew, coworker, friend, family member, anyone you know who enjoys sports. I promise you they will not mind that you sent this to them. Worst case, they just not gonna listen. Follow us on Instagram at The Run Podcast, TikTok at The Run Podcast, YouTube at The Run Podcast. Check out the YouTube videos. And then other than that, though, man, we'll be back later on next week. And so on and so on and so on.